Hey guys, very spontaneous video. So we just had a break in filming. I was talking to Greg from the movie crew over there, and we were talking about tattoos. And I have this Sak Yant tattoo on my leg. I'm going to show you a picture in a second. And he asked me about the experience because it's one of the most painful tattoos you can ever get. They basically take this huge bamboo stick and they stick it in your skin thousands and thousands of times. So we talked about it and it brought back some memories, and I figured, why not make a spontaneous video and share this? And the reason is that this will relate to something that I want to talk to you about in this course. So as I was getting this tattoo, I was getting myself ready. I wanted to make a video for my friends. So I pulled out my phone and I said, hey, we are about to do this Sak Yant tattoo. It's going to be great. It's going to be painful, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. And at some point, the monk started doing it. And within a few seconds, I felt so much piercing pain that I couldn't even finish the video. I literally stopped talking. I turned off my phone and I was totally bewildered. I didn't expect that I'm gonna feel so much pain, okay? I was terrified. I was fucking terrified, I'll be honest with you. And my girlfriend told me later that she could clearly see it on my face. From this confident guy who's waiting to embrace that challenge, I basically turned into a little sheep within seconds. Now, the funny thing is that this entire process took 3 hours. So 3 hours of being drilled with that bamboo stick, right? A lot of pain. And there were a few moments when I literally felt like giving up, but I knew that I couldn't give up. I'm not the type of person that would simply give up on something and stop. But what I learned is that you have to take things 1 second or 1 minute at a time. Now, I knew that the entire tattoo process will take 3 hours, but just trying to conceive how much 3 hours is was impossible to me. There was so much pain. I couldn't even imagine standing there for another 1 minute. So focusing on 3 hours wouldn't make anything possible. Instead, I just kept focusing on here and now and 1 more second, 1 more second, 1 more second. And when you add up all of those seconds, you have a minute. And then you add up all of those minutes and you have 3 hours. And I learned a lot about life in that process. You're sitting there in silence and you're just trying to focus on persevering, right? And you get many lessons, right, in this process. So one thing I learned is that this is a metaphor for life, because very often in life, shit happens, right? You experience pain, you have to do something, and you know it's gonna be painful. Maybe you're running, you're running a Spartan race, or you signed up for a marathon, or you're working on that new business venture, you just quit your job, you have very little savings, and you have to work your ass off day and night, even though you are tired, to get it off the ground, to start making some money. And yes, you wanna go to sleep, and it's painful, but you have to keep going. And I feel like in those moments, when you start thinking about how big the task is, you easily get overwhelmed, and you let that fear enter your life. On the other hand, if you simply focus on 1 minute at a time, 1 step at a time, everything becomes easier. So look, spontaneous video. I actually don't have any idea if I'm going to publish it in this course, but I decided to make it anyway since we were talking about it, and I feel like it relates to the topic of confidence and mental toughness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage entrepreneur, adventurer.
With my great congratulations, Jimmy, welcome. Give him a round of applause.
So let's give a big applause to Jimmy Naraine.